Alrighty there. Now we got our good chat filter set up. We're ready for the show, everybody. So come on in and join us. Let's see. There we are. So how's everyone doing tonight? I know there ain't anybody in here just yet. We're going to have a few people show up. If we don't, oh well. Hey, thank you for the like. Welcome into the show. What's up, Sean? What's up, brother? How you doing? Told you I was going to have a late night show. Just had to walk to the store first. I needed a Monster. I was sitting in the chair going, oh, okay, I need to go get something to drink. Long night. Yeah, it's going to be an all night, man. That's all right, because I got a new game that I downloaded onto my phone, and I'm going to give it a shot. I got you, Sean. You will, man, you have a good night, dude. You know, hopefully you'll feel really good after that shower, man. I know I feel a lot better after a shower. You know, especially, you know, today after we went riding around in the thicket. Oh, yeah, 1:30 for you, man. Yeah, it's time for bed, bro. I would say it's time for me to go to bed, too, but I can never fall asleep on time. I'm always awake. But that's part about being a schizophrenic. You know, we have insomnia pretty bad. So it's a lot of times it's hard for us to get to sleep. But luckily, my antipsychotic is in my system and it's kicking in pretty good. So I don't have to worry about any voices tonight. So I just got to deal with being awake. What's up, Joe? Heck yeah, man. How you doing, Joe Shore? Hadn't seen you in a minute, brother. Yeah, I decided to do a late night show today because I missed afternoon hangouts. Thank you, man. Well, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to be smoking a little bit because it is late night. I don't expect any kiddos to be awake. So, hello. All right. So how's everybody's evening going? How's your night? Hopefully it's been going good. You know, mine's been going pretty good itself. I was sitting there downloading a new video game on my cell phone like I was talking about. And I don't know how well it's going to be, but it's called Emoji. And it's an AI generated like RPG game. So I'm going to see how that's going to play out and see if it's going to give me a challenge or not. Oh man, all's doing all right over here on the Western Front, dude. It ain't so easy sometimes, but it's been doing pretty good today. So yeah, how you guys doing, man? No, that's what I want to know. Not only that, but if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Come join us again for another show later on, you know, probably tomorrow morning for Morning Mojo. So come check us out then. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Joe. Let's see if we can get some people up in here, man. Because to be honest, if I don't have a lot of people in here pretty soon, I'm probably going to go on ahead and hop off because it is late at night. But we're going to see what's going to happen. So I usually tend to play things by ear anyway. Oh, man. Just sitting here pumping. So yeah, guys, welcome on into the show. My name is Clint Gage. I tend to be one of the friendliest people on YouTube. I got you, brother. But I tend to be one of the friendliest people on YouTube, or I try to be. Yeah, it's a black and mild. It's a black and mild wine with a wooden tip. I got a friend that wants a new pipe, so I went and bought a pack of black and milds, and I'm just going to make him 4 and let him choose between one, and I'm going to sell the other 3. What's up, Valkyrie? How you doing, girl? I'm doing pretty good there, niece. Oh, check these out. I know you haven't got to see them yet. That's that chunk of green obsidian that I was telling you about, that I'm going to get a Green Lantern ring made out of. And then that's the blue obsidian that I'm going to make a Viking pendant out of. Yeah, I know, right? This green obsidian is going to be so awesome as a ring. You know, that's going to look so cool on my hand. And if I have enough left over, I'm going to make 2 Viking pendants. You know, that's going to be cool. Not only that, but this chunk came from close to Iceland. So it's close to where some of my ancestry is. Now, this chunk here come from, of course, Hawaii. But I love the color on this particular piece. And I wish you guys could see it, but you can actually see some cloudiness inside the glass itself that comes from certain minerals and stuff being trapped inside of it. Yeah, Green Lantern ring, man. It's going to be so much fun making it out of this. It's going to look so cool. Oh, there we go. Put it back before it gets broken. The only problem I'm going to have with that ring is it's going to be very fragile. So I'm only going to be able to wear it under certain special occasions. So I'm still going to be wearing my typical steel Green Lantern ring a lot. But on special occasions and stuff like that, I'm definitely going to be wearing the obsidian one. But that's just one of the many plans I've got going on right now. It's just getting the others to work on first. Because right now I've been focusing on my RV, which has been rather stressful. But at the same time, I'm getting it done. Oh my God, I got stuff in my eye bubble. I got stuff in my eye bubble. By the way, guys, if y'all's comments have been being deleted, or if y'all have been, kicked off for any reason whatsoever, please find a way to let me know. I am trying to go through and figure out who has been kicking off my fans, and I've just been driving them away. It's one of my moderators, and that's very unfortunate. So I'm probably going to be deleting almost all of them, but maybe 2 or 3. The ones I know I can trust the most. The rest of them, they're going to go. They're going to go. Of course, it's probably going to be Jin, Valkyrie, and Raymond that I'm going to leave in charge. Or Jin, Valkyrie, and Sean. So those are probably going to be the 3 that are still going to be in charge. But everybody else got to go. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Joe Shore. I might leave you too. Like I said, it's going to be just mainly the top 3 to 5 that I can trust. And that's going to be about it. But yeah, there's been somebody in my little fan group there, Joe, that's been messing with my fans. And quite frankly, I'm taking exception to that. Oh, there you go, Valkyrie. You're my niece. How can I not treat you like that? So, anyway, guys, thank you all for showing up for sure. We got 4 likes going already. Yo, subject, what's up? Yeah, I know, right, Joe? I don't like it either. It's driving me nuts, man. I've been actually a really nice guy. Let everybody know, don't mess around. And now I'm going to have to not be a nice guy, and I'm going to have to kick people off of being a moderator, which I don't like doing. I have no idea. Yeah, subject, man. like I said, I'm probably going to leave 5. You know, that's going to be about it. I'm going to leave 5 of y'all as a moderator, and everybody else can just kiss my booty. Yeah, man, power trips, man. That makes no sense. In fact, I might actually do a final thoughts on that one day. Do a final thoughts on why does absolute power corrupt? Absolutely. Why does power give people this swelled head that makes them think that they're way up here? When you put them right beside a Joe Schmo that literally is the same, you know, same company or whatever, they're no different. Yes, I will. I will, Valkyrie. Very annoying when people use their power in that manner. They should respect the creators on here. Yes, for sure. Oh, yeah. Thank you there, subject. Man, I hope you get to feeling better, dude, man. You keep getting sick on me. Yeah. You know, you do get corrupt cops from time to time, and that makes me more angry than a corrupt individual. Because the individual is just that. There's nothing expected of them aside from just go to work, provide for their families, and come home, right? Well, when it comes down to a cop, there's a lot expected of him, you know, and if you've got corrupt cops, you're going to have even more corrupt criminals because they're going to take bribes or they're going to hurt people, and they're going to drive people away from cops. Cops are there to put away the corrupt people. Exactly. Also, governments are stupid, corrupt. Exactly. That's why I call them gooberments, because it's nothing but a bunch of old goobers sitting around trying to tell everybody else what to do. You know, and quite frankly, you don't tell me what to do, because I'm going to do the exact opposite unless I have a heavy respect for you. So, yeah, don't sit there and tell me how I. That's why I could never be part of a homeowners association. Yep, that's my niece, all the way from Australia. She's absolutely awesome. You know, in Australia, it's kind of a compliment to give someone a title. And whenever I first got on here, Valkyrie was one of the first people I started talking to online. And it was mainly because there was nobody on her channel when I first went there. And I was like, oh, this poor little girl. You know, so I started talking to her. And we became good friends. I know her parents. I've spoken with them. She's a great kid, you know, absolutely awesome. And when she asked if she could call me uncle, boy, howdy did I just sit there and be like, gosh dang, you know, because that girl is amazing. Do the accent. I knew that was coming. All right, here it comes. There ain't no problem there to be able to pull off any kind of Australian accent as long as you know exactly what you're saying and exactly what the lingo is and exactly where you plan on being from. All it takes is just a little bit of practice. He was a fan before he started doing his channel, exactly. Yeah, most people don't realize how easy it is to pull off an Aussie accent. If you just know how to do it, just listen to it. It's so easy. It's much easier than pulling off a British one. British accents get on my nerves. They're so pin and crumpling. Oh, thank you there, Joe. It's subject saying it's better than his, and he's from Australia. And then the sad part about it is that, Lottie, I can pull off an Irish accent just as easy as I can pull off an Australian accent. All I got to be able to do is just sit back and think about it for a moment. Yeah, Valkyrie's from Australia too. That's why she always has me do the accent, because she's like, how does an American have a better accent than me? So much fun. Oh, you talk about the real thick accent there. Whenever it's really heavy down on your lap. Whenever you really know that that particular person is from the bush. Yeah, the Australian accent and the hat kind of go hand in hand. They really do. Oh yeah. But you know, the Irish accent is one of my personal favorites there, laddie. But I can't really pull off too many accents. Some of them actually I won't do here on YouTube because they sound rather racist. Oh, there ain't no problem doing a Scottish accent there, lad. All you gotta know is that they roll their R's every time they speak. Not only that, but you gotta be able to make sure that you use your tongue more than you use your lips. And then that is how you actually turn around and create a Scottish accent. Oh God, I would catfish so many people. Thank you. It's also no problem. Oh, excuse me. It's also no problem being able to do an accent from somebody from India. It's actually rather easy. You just got to know exactly how they speak and how they talk with their hands and their head. Oh man, this is why I should have been an actor. I should have went to freaking acting school. But yeah, I could do Scottish. I can even do a little bit of Russian accent, but it sounds more slightly Americanized than it does Russian. So it sounds more like somebody who is from Russia and who has lived here in America, more than, somebody who's actually from Mother Russia. Oh my God, she flipped out. How'd your dad take it? The only one I can't do is British. I cannot do a British accent to save my life. In between that's the American part that came out. Yeah, that's the American part. Like I said, I can do some accents. I can also do some character voices. Like, I used to be able to sound exactly like Stitch. I could do Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. Let's see, who else was it? Oh man, there's been a lot of characters that I used to be able to do. Gimli. With the Russian accent. I'm Russian, British, Norwegian, Australian, South American, and many more. Wow, you're a mutt. That's okay, because I know Australia is as big of a melting pot as America is. Because, they used to be a European colony, after all, penal colony. If I remember correctly, that's what we're taught over here in America, anyway. That y'all started out as a penal colony. Your dad was in shock. He's like, who's this Texas guy? What the heck? Oh, man, if he only knew how much I knew about y'all's country. You call yourself a mutt. That's okay. I call myself. Good Lord, listen at me. I'm already accepting the schizophrenia again. Myself. Oh, man. But, guys, man, I call myself all kinds of things. Mostly crazy, nutty as a squirrel turd. Twice as chewy as 1, 2. Cuckoo cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I say it all. Yourselves. I know, right? There are 87 people in my head and counting. Which I guess is why it makes me like a Mad Hatter. Are good at all kinds of stuff. Try to be 87. There are 87 different known personalities in my head. And there's still others that have yet to be unidentified. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Valkyrie's got everybody said they're going, come on now. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get this ball rolling, baby. Let's have a great show tonight. I'm probably going to go for a good while. 8 likes. Yeah, I know, right? We're getting there. But somebody's been, like I said, man, though, somebody's been kicking off some of my best, some of my best fans. And so I gotta figure out who that is. Oh, please. So, how's the relationship going there, Valkyrie? I know you just recently got yourself a new girl. How's that going out for you? Oh, and speaking of a young lady, how does a human even have a personality like that when personality, like, why did life get you personally anyway? So it's weird when you think about it. I got you. 3 new subscribers. Nice. Thank you, Joe. It's going really well. That's great to hear, Valkyrie. That's great. The breakup with Jin got a little, But as far as me being single for a while, it's been going great. I'm actually probably going to stay this way for a good while. Sorry, the grandma I got. Oh, man, the accent gets them every time. Doesn't matter where I am. Accent gets them every time. I think there's that one thing with Clint is his positivity, something that we all can truly appreciate. Yeah, I am too, subject, but when I got to thinking about it, I was like, I really can't take care of her. Not the way she deserves. So that's why I broke it off. And sure, it sucks, but we're still good friends, and everything's going to work out. Nadia is on a trip until the 2nd of next month, and I'm lonely. Aww. I'm sorry there, Valkyrie. And I like the name, Nadia. Nice. Nice Russian name. Yeah, Valkyrie gets it. Valkyrie gets it. In fact, her mom, Colleen, was one of the very first people to tell me that I was one of the nicest people she'd ever met in her life. And I still have the email saved in my archives from her sending it to me to allow Valkyrie on the show. And she said, man, since you started talking to her, she's been a totally different kid. She's actually went out. She's started doing things. She started being herself again. She quit being depressed. So just makes me feel good to know that I helped somebody out. Oh, definitely. Definitely, Joe. Thank you, Joe and subject. Oh, man, guys. Well, I'm probably going to be passing out here in a little bit. So we got about another 6 minutes. But first, I've got to run to the restroom. So I'll be right back, guys. By the way, guys, I forgot to tell y'all something. While I was out at the thicket today, guess what I did? I caught a nice 3.5 foot long yellow belly water snake. You know, wasn't very long. I had a hold of him. I had a hold of his tail. I showed him off for a little bit, and then I let him go. But unfortunately, I had zero signal on my phone, and it died. So I was unable to record me catching it. Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you too, Valkyrie. You guys gonna make me cry. Yeah, it would have been fun to see it, man. He was pretty. He had a beautiful silverback to him, and he had a nice, pretty cream-colored yellow belly, and he was a little feisty. He tried biting me like 19 times, but other than that, he was a good little catch. And I just let him back go out into the bayou, watch him swim away. They're a lot of fun. You know, they really are. Gary the Lego Snail. What's up, Gary? How you doing? Thank you, Joe. You know, I try to be as positive as I possibly can be. There's a lot of days I'll come on here, man, and I'll just go like, ugh. But it's not you guys' fault whatsoever. Y'all actually end up cheering me up by the end of the show. Oh, thank you, Valkyrie. That means a lot to me. It really does. But thank you, Subject. My boy! Oh, all right, my boy. Welcome back in, man. I hadn't seen you in a hot minute. Oh, thank you. I try to be nice. You know, I do. I try to make a difference in at least somebody's life. Because if you can make a difference in someone's life, then you can make a difference in almost anybody's. Ahmed, what's up? Oh, yeah, it's been a while. Hey, shuckers. Okay, let me. You're turning my head off. Sorry, I got attacked by a dog. Yeah. No, Shuck, we're not playing with the basketball. Go put it away. Go. Thank you. Thank you so much, Valkyrie. Yeah, he's a little crazy. He's definitely a little different. He loves to play. He's 10 years old, and he still has the energy and the playful nature he did when he was 1. The problem is he's 3 times stronger than what he used to be. You know, so I gave him a coconut the other day, and it didn't take him a minute before he bit through it. Thank you so much. It is useful to request that. Is it useful to request that John Cena win? Man, if he's your favorite person, request him all day long. New Stitch socks. Oh, nice. What's the question there, Subject? That dog be. Oh, you didn't see me that often because for me, your stream is. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you there, my boy. I got you. You know, and it's already the start of school season for us here in America. So, yeah, I guarantee that's probably why I haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, yeah. Arizona University, isn't that what AU stands for? I hope so, Ahmed. Yeah, I know, Valkyrie. That's why I was glad I could do a late night show tonight, which, unfortunately, it's that time. I've got to go. But it's because a wonderful night. You know, thank you all so much for showing up here. To all my friends overseas, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. You know, have a great and incredible time. Y'all are absolutely amazing. The absolute backbone of YouTube, the lifeblood of every single channel out there. So never forget how important you are, guys. You're important to us. All right? So come on back and see me again sometime. But for now, see you from a swamp, later from a gator. Love your mama, love your papa, love yourself. Be kind and always find a way to help, guys. We'll check you all here next time. Same place, same channel. Not the same times as tonight. But close to it. All right? So we'll check you out next time, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you there, Valkyrie.